Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, WellCageTV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of well, interesting gameplay. We're not playing a racing game right now, folks. We're playing a mystery adventure game. As we discussed in our last adventure, and I'm shaking my head, sadly, but you can't see it. Trying to get through the open wheel racing. In order to unlock this last race to complete open wheel racing pro level, I need to unlock the R26 vehicle upgrade stage 2. Okay, R26 vehicle upgrade stage 2, I have to unlock that. Well, if we go to the garage and open wheel, there's the R26. I need to upgrade stage 2. Okay, well, to upgrade stage 2, I need to put 25 miles on the car. And I've raced this car twice, but I have 0 miles. How am I going to get 25 miles on it? Well, that's because if you look in the lower left corner there, you'll see that I do not actually have the car unlocked. I'm driving a rental. I cannot put any mileage on this car because I can't own this car. So, what do I have to do to own the car? I have to complete the AVAX sponsor event. AVAX sponsor event? What's that? Well, we go back to the mystery RPG game here. The AVAX sponsor event is part of the Pro Grid Challenges, and it's here's the AVAX sponsor event, but it's locked until I complete all AVAX sponsor objectives. Okay, what are the AVAX sponsor objectives? Surely they have something to do with this car or this car class, circuit event, open wheel, R26, right? R26? So if we go to team and we look up the sponsor AVAX, which I've already selected, you'll see, no, they have nothing to do with that car class. You have to drift so far, and you have to have airtime, which you can only get with ramps. And you have to finish first in circuit races with 16 or more opponents. Now that you could probably do in the car that you're supposed to be driving. So, what I have to do, get my miles drifted, which I can't do in the R26. Get airtime, which I don't think I can do in the R26. Because if I say there's ramps, it forces me to use stadium trucks. I'll have to check that. Finish first in circuit races with 16 or more opponents. Well, that I can do easily enough. But I'm not going to go back through the career mode and try to do all of these things. What I'm going to do instead is do Race Creator. I tested it out, and thankfully at least 2 out of those 3 work. So now I have to do a race with 16 or more opponents. A circuit race. 16 or more opponents. So I'm going to use these trucks. So I have the ramps. It is a circuit race class. Stadium trucks. I have to have 16 opponents. And there's only one vehicle available to me. The location is going to be whatever's the shortest one I can get. I'm guessing they don't have Indianapolis here. 1.47, 1.81 miles. Okay, 1.47 miles is pretty short. Wait, I didn't. 1.73. 1.14 Fountain Loop. Okay, that looks pretty easy. It's not a circle, but it's pretty easy. Oh, 0.47. That's it. That's the one, baby. Okay. I'm going to have one lap. I need to have 16 drivers, or 60 or more opponents. So let's say 17 drivers. And my grid order, random, driver level reverse, players last. Well, I don't want players last. Is the way to say players first. AI difficulty is going to be easy. Off. I say off. Okay. Let's say driver level. Will my driver level be higher than the AI? I don't want players last. I want players first. I want me first. There's only one lap. Okay, we'll say driver level. Okay. Now, will I start in first? It's going to be easy AI, but I don't have a lot of time to pass everybody. I am starting in first. We'll see if I win this. And the vehicles are kind of hard to drive, but I'm saying easy AI. These are kind of fun vehicles to drive, I will say that. I do admit to that. Now, the hard part is going to be drifting because I'm terrible at drifting. All right. Finish first. And I just have to do that. How many more times? Three more times? It works. 3 more times. I have to do that 3 more times. And that probably will not give me enough seconds of airtime. Let's do one thing. Let's make it 2 laps. Oh, wait. Let's make it 2 laps. Give me a chance for more jumps, more air time. Let's make it 3 laps. Okay. I'll then have to do another one to get the rest of the air time in. And yes, this is the ridiculousness that you have to do if you want to do a career. It's not at all related to anything. It's kind of ridiculous. And some of the sponsors don't work. Fortunately, this one does work. Some of the sponsors don't work. I want to make sure I can do all this in one sitting, hopefully, because if I restart the game, it might lose my progress. So this may end up being a long episode, or I just have to keep my fingers crossed that it doesn't reset it. That's not gonna... I don't have the energy for a long episode, just so that I can buy this car. I still have to race in the other event. If it turns out this doesn't, it resets everything, then next episode we'll start over again, because the next YouTube episode is going to be the start of a new stream, so I'll have 3 hours to get this done. You can tell I'm really thrilled about it. Having to do these stupid, go through these stupid hoops that are not related at all to the car that I'm trying to race. But I have to buy it. Can't buy it until I do the sponsor event, and the sponsor's requirements have nothing to do with the car that is used in the sponsor event. Unless I go through and investigate all of these. Now if I say replay, does it keep it? You know, so put me back to where I was. Oh, it almost did. That was nice. And after I do finally unlock the car, I will still have to put miles on the car using another custom event, not a career event. Because the career events themselves won't give me enough mileage. Maybe I could use a different vehicle besides the stadium trucks, but I've only seen jumps on the roads with stadium trucks in career events. But maybe outside of career events, I could just go ahead and make a because I could get much more airtime if I used a faster vehicle. It might restrict me. I'll see if I can get jumps on Indy. Using a high-powered Indy race car. Okay, one more should give me the 4 I need. I'll use one of those open wheel cars. I'll use the R26. It won't count for mileage. But after this, I'm sure I will still need more mileage. So I'll turn the competitors again down to just 1. Total racers down to 1, down to 2. Now, when I say jumps, it's not going to let me do anything. But I wonder if it will let me do other stuff. Because they don't have jumps on every course. They only have jumps programmed into, you know, certain courses. I'm sure they don't have jumps in the middle of Indy Oval. I would green. Now, if it was number of ramps to go off, that I could calculate. Number of seconds of airtime, I don't know. Let's see if I can figure something out. How much airtime does it give me for taking one of these jumps? Airtime 118, whatever that meant. It doesn't give me seconds. 1001, 1002. I don't think I even got credit for airtime on that one. Okay. Yay! First in races with 60 or more opponents. Yay. Okay. Now. I unlocked something. It didn't tell me what it was. Okay. So let's edit this. And we will cut the drivers back down to 1 or 2. Me and one opponent. I don't know how many laps, but it's going to be more. Oh, I didn't look to see how many seconds I have. Well, let's see. Can I do something other than stadium tracks with the jumps? Okay. And modifiers is 1. Okay. But yes, these are the only places I can do this. Okay, so I got a faster vehicle now. Maybe I'll get more airtime. I'm gonna back up. It'll save that, right? Save the settings. Okay. Team. 29 seconds of airtime. 2, 4. So I need, let's say 10 laps. And then we'll go from there. 29 to 51 in 10 laps. That's 32 seconds I need. Will 10 laps be enough? 10 laps should be enough. 10 laps would be more than I need. So that's what I'm going to try. That button. No, discipline is not electric. Discipline is circuit racing. How did I get that turned off? Not track day. Oh. Open wheel. R26. Vehicles. R26. Barcelona. That's the route. No, that wasn't the route I wanted. Isn't there a loopier one? Those. Is it not Barcelona? It wasn't Barcelona, was it? What did I do before? Oh well, I'll do that one. Use that one, Cathedral Pass. That's the most loopy with the fewest turns. Oh, Torres. What's this one? 0.74. Okay. Torres. That's the into. Okay. There should be 2 ramps per lap, so this will maximize that. Number of laps, we're going to say 10. Drivers 2. Advanced, put me in front. Doesn't matter. Difficulty easy, sure. Let's do a running start. Rolling start. Yes, I know it's a loaner car. That's what's running me into all these problems in the first place. I don't need mileage on any other car. Oh, look. Now I need mileage on another car than I don't. Okay. The reason for the rolling start is so I can get more speed going in that first ramp. Okay, that's good air time. Except, let's quit this. Because it occurs to me that with this car, I am likely to get into some wrecks. Wrong. So, under advanced, I'm going to say damage level, visual only, internal damage off. Okay. Yes. Would I have just, would this have all been faster had I just stuck to the stadium trucks for 10 minutes? Yeah. I'm trying to optimize my air time, and that's probably because when I land hard in this vehicle, see, yeah, I can't control the car after that. Oh, I got it that time. But it's visual damage only. I should have said 0, so even my teammate wouldn't have gotten in my way. The trick is to just hit the ramp nice and solid. Whoa, which I didn't do there. Oh, that's not, that's not the wall. Get off of me! Get off of me! Now, I'm only assuming that this is going to maximize my air time. It may not. The trucks may actually give me more air time. I don't know. You would think that these highly aerodynamic vehicles would maximize the air time. And then it's just the drift. And that will be painful. But I'll do what I did last time. I'll just drift. Make it as easy on me as possible and just do enough laps that I get the meters. See, I would have been better off with the stadium trucks. But it's like, well, if I change this whole thing around now, I've already done 4 laps. This game does give you the chance to mess around with things. Like, you can mess around with the stadium, with the demolition derby. You can mess around with whatever in a custom race. If all you're going to do in this game is play custom races, either solo or with your friends, it is a very fun game. You can tune the difficulty level the way you want it. For any particular vehicle, maybe you'll have to change the difficulty level, but that's okay. You can tune it the way you want it. The courses are fun. All that stuff is fun. So don't let my bad attitude turn you off of the game if you play the game, if you want to play the game a certain way. Like I said with my TTL Man 3, which I've mentioned several times during this game, I had a horrible experience with TTL Man 3 because I was trying to play a career playthrough, and it turned out that that was impossible. I faked it, but I could never be eligible for the final race because it didn't matter what the difficulty level was. I still had only so many minutes to do it. And even on the easiest difficulty level, I would have never been able to do it because I couldn't beat the AI. But if you don't care about beating the AI in that game, it's a beautiful game, and the racing is fun, and the handling of the bikes is great. And if all you want to do is race against friends, or just do races on your own, do time trials, try to beat your personal best, then it's a great game for that. Not a great game for doing a career playthrough, and since I'm doing YouTube series, that's the obvious thing to do. I wouldn't do it wouldn't be much of a series if all I did was play a race by myself through the woods with no purpose or direction. So, yes, I have a bad attitude with this game, as I did with TTL Man 3, even though I love to play it. I love playing the races if I'm just racing, and I would recommend the game, just like I would recommend TTL Man 3, if you're not playing a career and you're just playing races. As long as you're not playing against the AI in TTL Man 3. Here you can play against the AI because you can tune it pretty well. TTL Man 3, at my skill level, there's no way, even on the lowest difficulty level, I can finish anywhere but last. I don't know who has a skill level to possibly beat the AI on the top level. I don't know who has a skill level to possibly beat the AI on the lowest skill level. Because I can't even come close to finishing in second to last place. Although I did run into a bug twice. Yay, first place. Okay. Did I meet the objective? I don't think so. Okay. How close did I get? I needed 32 in 10 laps. How much did I get? Oh, so close. Okay, so I only need 5. So I got 20. No, I need 7. I needed 32 in 10 laps. I got 7 short. 32 minus 7 is 25. So 25 in 10 laps, which means 2.5 per lap, which means 3 more laps should do it. No, wrong button. 3 more laps. If I calculate this all right, 3 more laps. If I didn't calculate it right, well, I'll cry. I won't cry. I'll just do another one. Another lap. I would like to leave with these cars because I know I'm going to need to use these cars in order to put mileage on it once I get to own the car. So I'll take off the ramps, go back to in-game. I might as well still leave the AI on and front row and no damage and all of other stuff since it has nothing to do with the career mode. Thank you. I'm getting better at taking these ramps with this car. Coming down a little crooked, but I'm able to compensate for it if I do. So that's a little over a second per ramp if this worked out. I need 7 seconds, I did 6 ramps. Oh, did I come one short? It's not telling me. Oh, miscalculated. I came 2 short. Okay. Well, another 3 laps will do it for sure. I did miscalculate, or I just didn't get as much airtime as I thought I would. How many drift laps did I set to get the miles I got? I don't know. But I'll put 10 drift laps and see where I am from there. I'm probably going to need a lot more than that. I think I did 10 drift laps. I don't know. Maybe I did 10. And I can't use this car for the drift laps. Because I have the drift boost thing on, I don't even have to hit the handbrake to get the drift started. They do give you an assist to help you with drifting, and even then, I can't even come close to finishing anywhere but last place on the easiest AI difficulty in an actual drift event. That should be enough. Yay, I did it. Okay. Now. Again. I don't know how many laps I'm going to need, but I'm going to do 10, and we'll see from there. Well, let's see what it is so far. How much did I get? Unlock something else. Okay. I need 17,000. I've got about 3,000. Let's say 4,000. So I need 13,000. Yeah. So let's say Let's say 14,000 I need. Yeah, 13,000. Let's say I need 13,000. So let's do 13 laps. That might do it. Nope, wrong button again. Excuse me, Sam. Sorry for the throat clearing. Okay. Turn the ramps off. Don't really want those for drifting. Drift. And Pro Drift, because I think that makes it... Did I do Clubman Drift? I did Clubman Drift. Sure. Which car did I use? I don't know. What's the easiest drift course? I don't know what I chose last time. I probably just chose the default one. So let's do that. Sure. And 13 laps. Oh, and this is one I own. Okay, so this is not what I did last time. Maybe I did the Pro Drift. Wait. Circuit racing. Right? Am I doing the drift? No, I'm not doing the drift. I got somebody with me. No, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Do not set the discipline to drift. Or when I escaped, it reset everything. When I escaped, it reset everything, didn't it? Okay. Edit. Everything's off. I want this to be drift. Class is Clubman Drift. Vehicles are 2. Either one is fine by me. Crescent Valley is good. Drift Circuit A, sure. That's fine. 13 laps, drivers 2. And create event. Invalid race settings. One or more of your current settings is invalid. Please check your settings and try. Well, which setting? Auto resolve settings and continue. It's going to take it off a drift, isn't it? Okay. Maybe it did fix it because I'm getting different options. No. I want to use the car. Wait, did I not already buy this car? I already bought this car. Well, I'll buy it again. This is the car I used last time. It forgot that I bought it. I got plenty of money. I'm afraid to turn off the game until I actually run that race. So this will probably be an extra long episode. I'm at close to 40 minutes now. I gotta do all these drifts to be eligible to do that race. But I've seen it reset the sponsors before, so I'm going to also do that race. So this will be a long episode. I might have to take a break in the middle, which I'd rather not do because it makes the editing more difficult. Believe me, doing 13 laps of this is one of the most painful experiences in my life. Yes, I'm exaggerating considerably. I think I did 3 laps last time and I got just under 4,000. And I need 13,000, a little over 13,000. So I think 13 laps is good. What auto setting did it? Settings did not like. And why would it let me set them if they weren't valid? And why wouldn't it tell me what the setting was wrong? So many things about this game are so frustrating. I'm glad it let me auto fix it and it kept the discipline the same, but why would it let me set them wrong in the first place? And if it did let me set them wrong, why would it not tell me what was wrong and give me a chance to fix one or more of them? And still have the auto fix option. But it could tell me what was wrong. So maybe I didn't want to fix it the way the auto fix did. Maybe I wanted to do something different. And also, I'm pretty sure I bought this vehicle twice. I'm pretty sure this is the vehicle I used last time, but maybe I'm wrong. I could try to start another one, and if it asks me again to buy it. I know I bought a vehicle. Maybe I own more than one drift car now, which is a waste of money. It was a waste of money to even buy one. I could have just used one. It wouldn't have mattered. I'd still get credit. I wouldn't get credit for the mileage. I would still get credit for the drift mileage. I think. Maybe I wouldn't. Probably safer just in case. I'm not even bothering, like I said, to hit the handbrake. Got the auto drift thing on. It lets me stay on course more this way. Maybe I'm getting less drift time though. I don't know. There is one of the difficulty options is that you set like an auto drift thing, which I have no idea what it does, but supposedly it makes drifting easier. Well, look at that, I'm still second out of 2. It tells me my chain was lost. Does that mean my miles are lost? Do you need miles or you need points? I thought you needed like feet or something. Maybe it's points you need. I don't know. Probably should try to not lose my spin, which I'm not trying to lose it. Great drift. Alright. Drift. Drift. Drift, but not a great drift. Got one great drift. No. I'm up to 6 already. Great drift. What's after great drift? Mega drift? Super drift? Probably super drift and mega drift. What's the hierarchy of those? I think it's super and then mega, but then what's after mega? Hyper? I think it would be super, hyper, mega. I don't think it's consistent from game to game. I think we need to have some governing body that determines what superlatives to use consecutively. They are superlatives, not comparatives. Because it's not like you get greater and greater and greatest. It's great, and then they don't say greater. They just use a different, what would seemingly be a superlative, like super. Oh, well, that seems like the maximum amount of. Then mega. Oh, well, that must be the highest level of hyperdrift. Well, oh, now, okay. Now you're not giving me comparatives anymore. You're just giving me a list of superlatives that are each more superior than the last. That's the greatest drift. Oh no, this isn't even greater great drift. Video games. Gotta love them. There was some game where they would voice it out. I don't know. It's like a casual game. It's like a Mash 3 game or something. It's like combo, super combo, mega combo. They would have a voice. I should have done the voiceover. I don't know who they left to do the voiceover. Probably not a professional voice actor, but maybe. Chain lost collision. Okay, well that's fair. I sure hope these 13 are enough. Once I turn this off the drift, I never want to see drifting again. Oh, that's another chain loss. Now, why don't I get credit for a good J-turn, although I'm not making good J-turns? I think it's probably because of the drift assist setting that I have. I can't do any J-turns. I'm used to doing J-turns. J-turns are a good part of racing, if you're rally racing especially. If you can't do a J-turn, you're going to have terrible scores trying to do a K-turn or a 3-point turn, whatever you want to call it. Nero rally course. If you don't know what a J-turn is, colloquially in America, it's called a smuggler's turn, at least when I was growing up. Because of so many TV shows where the smuggler was trying to get away, or the bad guy of some whatever, trying to get away. It's like the police would stop him in the front, and he'd slam it into reverse, and tear off in reverse, and then whip the car around so he was going forward. A narrow alley. They couldn't catch him. Tried to chase him down the alley, but he was able to whip the car around without losing any momentum in the direction he was going. Whip the car around so he could shift from reverse into first. Keep going. First into whatever gear. Just reverse into forward. I don't know why it got called a smuggler's turn. You would think it would be like, I don't know, hero's turn? Why was it a bad guy? Why was it, I don't know. I guess it was made famous by bad guys. Maybe the French Connection. Did the French Connection have anything like that? That had to do with smugglers, right? Bad guys were smugglers. Bad cops that were smuggling stuff. I don't know. French Connection was famous for a lot of things. Most famously, perhaps, French Connection is the scene where the car goes around a corner and all the hubcaps come off, and if you counted the hubcaps, you'd find out there were too many of them, like 5 or 6 or something. Because obviously the hubcaps didn't come off the car, they just threw the hubcaps while the car was going around the corner. And to make sure that they had a good effect, they threw more hubcaps than were necessary. Probably threw like 8 of them or something, but then 5 of them showed up. I should now get, if I have to do another couple laps, I'll have to do another couple laps, but I should get this, qualify for this race. And I'm going to end up going over an hour to actually do the race, but I'll do the race, and then I'll get the car, and then next episode, I figure they're not going to unlock the car, relock the car once I unlock it, even once I've unlocked it. I'll get the car, I'll put the livery I want on it, and then I'll have to do another custom race to get the mileage I need so I can upgrade it that way. So this YouTube episode, and this is the last episode of the stream, will be just a nonsense episode. But next episode, I'll have to do one more nonsense custom race just to get mileage on the car. And then I'll be able to upgrade it and go back to our regularly scheduled career progress. And I'm not announcing yet what the next game is that I'm going to play after this, even though by the time you watch this on YouTube it's going to be decided. But I haven't decided as of the time I'm recording this. Oh, it didn't tell me. Come on, Ajax. How close am I? I needed 14. 13 laps. I got what? Oh, 17,000. You know what? I'm going to end it here. I'm going to just hope that it doesn't reset. I will turn the game off because I'm not streaming again for another week. But I'm just going to hope that it doesn't reset all this. Otherwise, I have to go through all this nonsense again. But I'm going to end it here because obviously I did worse than I did last time. I have to go through another 10 laps or something. I only gained, what did I gain? 5,000? I've got another 16, I got another 8,000 to go. So I'm going to have to do like 20 laps or something. So I'm just going to do 10 laps and then another 10 laps and see how close I get and we'll see. But I'll do that all next time. If you're watching on Twitch though, stick around. I'm going to raid somebody. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight in the UK and 0600 hours the next day. So Sunday or Monday in New Zealand. Once again, Twitch, stick around for raid, YouTube. I hope you have a great night, great morning, great afternoon, great evening, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, Twitch, stick around, YouTube, I am out of here. Bye-bye.